Now let's move on to our second speaker. His name is Pablo Mateos. He's managing operations of Silverback Iberica, a company specialized in technologies for wastewater collection and treatment. Among its solutions are Oxifuch for the aeration and oxygenation of storage water, as well as technologies or bioremediation and biogas plants. So, Pablo, you have 7 minutes. Please go ahead whenever you are ready. Thank you.
Okay, I will try to fix at 7 minutes if this works. Okay, I will start. Many thanks to everybody for coming to this session, in particular to nos amis francophones. C'est un plaisir. Oxifuch, it's a company from the group Silverback. We are a group that has two different brands. It's Silverback Iberica that works in the wastewater collection and transport in sewer. And we have Oxifuch that works in the natural bioremediation and sustainable technologies. Here we have the 4 brands or divisions that we have in Oxifuch, and we're going to focus in natural bioremediation for water bodies. First of all, what's a water body for Oxifuch? Here you have it. It's many water, as you said, stored water. Here you have some of the most commons in Spain for us, and of course the reclaimed water. That's why we are here. But first of all, why water bodies? We know that for bioremediation, we need to know the water origin and its quality. And in Spain, we have a lot of excess of nutrients, phosphate and nitrate, in particular, in the water. We also have poor flow hydrodynamics. We also have low level of oxygen dissolved, and in particular in Spain, we have high temperatures. What we don't recommend in Oxifuch are all the solutions that target the consequence, not the problem, not the cause. Some solutions that are so famous, you can look at the left. All these target the algae. I think you know these solutions. And there are also other solutions that try to avoid the problem from the beginning, like covering or floating solar panels, that are a really good solution, but the quality of the water decreases. So without oxygenations, we don't recommend it. As I said, these fight the consequence, not the cause. What we obtain with this type of solutions are more organic matters and sediments in the water and more microbial imbalance. In a summary, we have a deterioration of water quality. Okay, what does Oxifuch, or what is bioremediation? It's a process where natural organisms degrade contaminants or excess of nutrients. As we saw at the beginning, this is a primary problem in the water bodies. But what is this bioremediation and what is the battle that we have in the water bodies? We have the algae and we have the bacteria. All the water bodies have bacteria. We, as you're going to see then, we help these bacteria and we can add more, okay, to this ecosystem. But we have nutrients in the water. If we help these bacteria, they will degrade, they will absorb these nutrients and will give us CO2 and H2O. So we have more oxygen dilute in the water. That's an improvement of our water quality. Our solutions are not just one, because we try to have different solutions for different cases. Not every case is the same. So we have software, a way of work to make a tailored solution. We used to say the combination of techniques is normally the best technique. So we have a really big abanico. Sorry for this Spanish word, but I don't know in English. You can see here, so we apply different solutions for each case. How we do it? Starting with the parameters. So we need to understand how is our water body. Then, and also the energy is really important, as you know, in the agriculture land. We use our software to compare what we have and what we want. And with this, we have a result. So we have a result of oxygen demand. The time that will be the air on the water is not the same a water body of 2 meters, 2 meters, of 10 meters. Each case is different, as I said. We have some bacterial dosage that can help, as I said, to the ecosystem of our bacteria in the water. We also need to know the extension of the water body, because we will understand how many of devices will be needed. And at the end, we need to share with the owner, with the client, if it's feasible. We cannot design a solution for drinkable water if we need a water for agriculture. We need to focus on what we need and if it's feasible for the client. Who are we working with? You can see it here. We have really important references, also in reclaimed water. This year we reached 6 cubic hectometers of water treatment design. So I think it's a really nice milestone for us. These 5 regant communities are using our technologies, our solutions for reclaimed water that came from EDAR. So I think it's really nice references. Other interesting applications, we have more than 43 bacteria for each case. So I know we are talking here of water bodies, but we solve a lot of problems with natural technologies. We don't use chemics. That's something important also. In EDAR, in the water treatment plants, we are developing and increasing our number of devices installed because these technologies, I will do a small talk about this, these technologies don't need to be stop the plant to do some maintenance. We don't need to stop the flow. We can just add one more device if the oxygen in the plant is more than what we expect, the oxygen needed. So it's a really interesting also solution. And our new partnering is with Hydrosat. It's a technology of irrigation monitoring and irrigation planning, so you can check how it's growing. You can have like 10 meters resolution for the regants and 30 meters resolution for the hydrographic confederations. They also can check if you, as a landowner, are surpassing the limits of water use. So that's interesting also for the entities, governmental entities. We like to say going far away to treat you closer. I think it's good in English. That's all. I think it's less than 7 minutes, so you have more time now. See you in our stand. Thank you.